Hey, what's up, everybody? This is Dan here. I'm going to be doing a new series. Keep you guys, hopefully, keep you guys a little entertained. This is going to be a Let's Play World of Warcraft, and I will be leveling from level 1 to level 90. I do have some BOA gear. Well, if you're not aware what BOA is, it stands for Bind on Account gear that you can get with either honor or justice points, which I recommend the justice points gear because it's, in my opinion, it's a better quality gear. So I'm gonna be playing through with a mage. I'm gonna go with a goblin. Um, this is actually suggested made by a friend. They wanted to see a goblin mage, so that's what I'm going with. I was actually trying to decide between a mage and a hunter, but I'm gonna just go with the goblin mage. So let's get the character created, and then we'll get started. Alright, skin color. So what type of green do we want? I kind of like this green. Let's go with this one. This looks like something that looks like a color a goblin would be. So let's just go with it. Hairstyle. This is the face, not the hair. Let's go with this one with the red eyes. Looks pretty badass. Hair. Alright, this is the hair section. So let's turn them so we can see what we're doing here. Let's go with this one right here. Hair color. Let's go with that blue. Ears. That looks pretty badass with the earrings. Let's do that. Looks like a typical goblin, right, guys? I mean, okay. So name. Let's go with this. Let's just see here. Crits for days, which is definitely something mages do at 90. I can tell you that much. So we'll go with that. Alright, so this is who we're going to be playing with. As you can see here, I have I made one before. I was going to try to record with this guy, Ice Lance, but the recording software I was using was just the worst. So I was like, I'm not going to do this. So I just picked up Fraps and downloaded it and everything, and I did a few tests, and it seems to work pretty damn well. So figured I'd just recreate this guy and then start over. Let's go to my add-ons real quick. I don't like having a Domino's cast. I'll just leave the PvP stuff on there, no big deal. So after I hop in, I'm going to, you know what? I'm gonna hop on this guy now, and I'm going to send over the BOA gear. He has it in his mailbox, and then we'll begin. We'll begin the madness. I'm gonna try to keep these series episodes to 15 minutes apiece, and I'll try to do a few a day, so that way you guys get some something more to watch than 15 minutes a day. Which I don't know. Seems kind of short to me. So let's hop over here. I know that my add-ons all over on this guy. It's no big deal though, because we're not staying on him. And he's getting deleted. So let's send mail. throw these guys in here. Yeah, so hopefully with this BOA gear, the level will move along pretty quickly. So that way it's not too drawn out for you guys. I noticed that the starting area isn't gonna be crazy, but I'll try to keep it as interesting as I can for you. Of course, it'll improve as we get further into content. And if I do, I was thinking about maybe doing some PvP as I was leveling. Maybe when I get to like the top level of each bracket. Sorry about that. Alright, kind of tired. So I figure I'll do that. Just so maybe I had the best chance of getting you guys the best PvP footage I can, the most interesting ones anyway. Now the BOA gear may become pretty irrelevant when I get to like pre-kata, because there's a lot of twinks in there. Same thing with pre like Mr. Pandaria. There's a lot of twinks in there too. So we'll see what happens when we cross that bridge. For now, we're level 1, so we don't have to worry about that. But anyway, I'm going to keep quiet so you guys can hear the intro. Whoa, that was weird. Let's try that again.
The wily, cunning goblins of Kazan have lived in relative peace for generations, though some of their race sided with the marauding orcs during the Second War. Most goblins have remained neutral throughout the various conflicts between the Alliance and Horde. Ruled over by corrupt yet highly affluent trade princes, the goblins created a virtual paradise for themselves throughout the islands of the South Seas. Their ingenious feats of engineering and vast trade fleets helped make their island capital of Kazan one of the great technological wonders of the world. But now, as the elements themselves rise up in anger across the world, the goblins' mechanical paradise will be put to the test. For very soon, fate will force them to choose sides in a conflict that will shape the very history of the world.
Okay, and here we are. I just gotta mess with these add-ons real quick. Just get them set up a certain way, and my interface real fast, and then we'll begin. I just like to have things a certain way. I'm sure you guys can understand that. Alright. So let's move that back here. Turn that off.
I get no respect around here.
Grab that. Let's lock this. And what she wants me to do, I didn't really read that. She wants me to actually deliver a package to the foreman, which I'm going to get to in a minute. I just like to have this stuff down here. It's like a habit of me for like when I PvP and stuff. Makes it easier. I don't know why. Just for me, it makes it easier. So I don't really like the patient title. It's kind of. Let's just go with ambassador for now. Most of my titles I can't use until a certain level for some reason, but I guess you can't be champion of the frozen waste at level 1. So makes some sense. So let's throw this gear on. Yeah, I'm missing the pants. I just didn't feel like putting 1,500 gold out, especially since I just moved like all my main characters over to Alliance on Kel'Thuz's ad because it's better PvP content, more competition over there. So not trying to waste the money I kept here on that type of stuff. Let's throw this. We don't need this stuff. So for you guys that don't know, this is what the BOA gear looks like. Got some red eyes in there. And also this is their racial rocket boots or rocket jump, whatever it is. Yeah, rocket jump. And then there's this one, rocket barrage. It launches your belt rockets at an enemy, causing 17 fire damage. Doesn't sound too deadly. So this is Foreman Dampwick, who we must deliver this present to. That apparently blows him up, so. Doesn't seem like too much of a present. All right. So what we need to do here is we gotta go take out 6 tunneling worms and adjust 8 attitudes. Okay, so because the tunneling worms apparently are, let's see, apparently they're eating their materials that they mine, which is putting a damper on their revenue, which makes sense. Foreman Dampwick. So anyway, let's get moving. So we gotta head down here. Yeah, like I said, I'm gonna try to keep these series to 15-minute episodes. So I might have to, and I'm gonna probably have to end this one soon, and then I'm gonna just continue recording another one right after it. Yeah, I mean, this guy, he definitely looks defiant troll. Well, guess what? Boom. Attitude adjusted. That's how we roll around here. No big deal. Just adjusting attitudes and killing worms. If we can find any. There's one right there. Yeah, if you guys have any questions on like what add-ons I'm gonna be using or that I'm using, just leave a comment below, or like how I do my key bindings and stuff like that. I don't have a problem posting them. Also, I'm not too sure what spec I'm gonna go yet. It's gonna be between either Frost or Fire. I'm not really big on Arcane, so. And for you, those of you that are watching and isn't aware of what a spec is, or we will explain that when we come to that road, which I'm sure won't take that long with all this BOA gear. Once you hit level 10, you get to pick a spec. There's like 3 different kinds. For example, for a mage, you got Arcane, which you use a lot of Arcane abilities, and Fire, which I'm hoping is self-explanatory. You're going to use a lot of Fire abilities, and, you know, Ice, you might use some Ice abilities. Sometimes that's what happens. Sometimes you Ice block, too. That's another thing that happens, but we have not got there yet. Boom, level 2. Alright, we're on, we're making things happen. Alright, well, that was the last quest guy that I had to kill, but nothing wrong with killing a little extra. Alright, so now we gotta finish adjusting some attitudes, and then we can move on to turning the quest in. Here's one. Defiant Troll. He said, "What I doing wrong? Don't I get lunch and 2 breaks a day, man?" In case you guys aren't aware, they're trolls, and apparently they talk like they're from Jamaica. So the way they say man is mon, M-O-N. And they also break dance too, which I haven't showed you guys. I haven't shown the goblin dance. So that's pretty much how they get down. That's how they do some dancing. Alright, that's enough of that. That's enough. You guys get the idea. Let's finish these off. This guy doesn't look like he's got that bad of an attitude. I mean, he's sleeping. He's definitely gonna need an adjustment after I wake him up. Alright, so apparently there's a troll dance for you. And see? I don't know, it looks like he's breakdancing a little bit, but he's doing flips and jump kicks and roundhouses. So apparently he is pretty badass. Yeah, but like I said, this is starting area, so it's pretty simple quest. Nothing too difficult. I've never done the goblin starting area. I don't even have a goblin main in my mains that's a race as a goblin. I keep looking to mount. It's such a habit. So this is like kind of new for me, the starting area, which isn't a bad thing. Like necessarily it's not a bad thing. I've done undead so many times. I know that like the back of my hand. I've done blood elves a lot and orcs, so I haven't done that many. I haven't done a troll either. Look at that upgraded boot, 1+ armor. So we got to deliver this 6-pack of Kaha Cola to Sassy Henwrench, who is at KTC headquarters in Kazan, which is the chick we got the quest off of in the beginning. And then this guy's just telling me I need to get level 3 so I can learn Frost Nova and then use it on these dummies over here, which I'm not level 3 yet, so we don't have to worry about that.
No loitering.
Okay, so that's delivered. And now she wants us to speak to this guy out here, Meg's Dread Shredder.
Hey, how you doing?
Dread Shredder. It's a pretty cool last name. We're getting some upgraded pants
Catch you on the flip side.
with these. Okay, so let's so this quest is called Rolling with My Homies. So apparently we're gonna be rolling with some homies. So let's go pick them up. By the way, let's see what we can do here. So we got Punch It, which is an instant, obviously, and it's a pedal to the metal, which increases speed by 50%. We got a horn to honk people, and we have a radio. And apparently the only volume setting is 11. So let's see. All right, so this music sounds like music that would be in a 1950s movie or something, like the worst music ever. But the car looks pretty badass. What the hell is this? Is this Christmas music? Here's the guy we gotta pick up. Come on, bro, get in. Let's minimize this. Who wants to stare at a big map? Alright, so apparently the next guy is over this way. Whoa. There's a road over here. And apparently let's Oh shit. Alright, so here he is. Gobber is his name. Looks like some type of ogre. Looks like he would like be friends with Shrek or something. And that white light there looks like it's our next homie, aka homie that we gotta pick up. Come on, bro, get in. Alright. Back to turn in. Wow, I definitely just ran it. So apparently you can like, well, now she's threatening me. She's telling me she's gonna get me. So apparently you can run people over. That's something new. That's a new experience. So we got our homies. Look at this guy. Alright. So we got our homies, so let's turn it in. Got some new pants here. Yeah, I'm hoping that this is actually coming out pretty well, like quality wise. Like I said in my earlier in my video, I tested it, and it seemed like it was working pretty well. So let's hope it stays that way. So apparently we got to speak with Coach Crosscheck at the Kaharo Field in Kazan, or Kazan, however it's pronounced. Also, there's a quest that we got to pick up, but that's in here. So that's definitely Christmas music. All right, so let's move in here. Apparently we can't drive in here. All right. So she wants to speak with F-Bach bank teller at the first bank of Kazan, on Kazan. Obviously, if it's the first bank of Kazan, I'm sure it's here. And we will receive a stack of macaroons, which is apparently money, because it says this is a lot of moolah. All right. And also we got to beat down Bruno. So we got to beat down quite a few people. So let's get on that. What I'm going to do, guys, is I'm actually going to stop this episode here, and then I'm going to pick it up back up with these quests. And I know like a lot of this episode was like taken up by me putting a character together and sending equipment and stuff, but that's what happens. It's what happens when it's a new character. It's a little dull in the beginning, but things are about to get crazy now. We got our homies, Ace, Gobber, and Izzy, and we're going to apparently go put a beat down on some people. So I will talk to you guys next time. Comment, like, subscribe. Tell me if you guys want to see some PvP, and I will definitely throw some of that in here. And like I said, I'm gonna record another one right now, and I will have them all up. I'll put them all up at once so you guys can watch them one after another. So I'll see you in the next video.